Now let's see what DayCaptain backlogs are and how they can help us organize our stuff. So usually we encourage you to write everything into a daily task list or a weekly task list. So a list that is limited for some time frame because it doesn't overwhelm you because you can only do so and so many things tomorrow. So the 5 things that are most important or the 3 things should be there in your task list for the day, and then we can take it from there. But also it is important to keep everything that might be due in some time in the future just in a list to not forget about it. For that reason, we have the possibility to add something into backlogs. And if we check out the navigation here, right now we're on this day view, there's also a backlogs view. We can change to that, of course, by clicking here, but it's much better to use the keyboard. We can go G and O for go to, well, the backlogs here. And then we have some lists available. So what backlogs are, they are mostly just lists with some tasks that are not specific for a day or for a week or for some time. So most importantly, we have the inbox here, which is just a selection of things that are coming to us. We could use some API, or we could use just the plain UI for adding some inbox items, so something to be done. And then that is now in the inbox. Later on, this supports this getting things done method. We should go through our inbox or inboxes to just sort it elsewhere. But what we can do, again, you see the keyboard usability. We can change the list. For example, what is a person that I need to contact sometime in the future? Or what is just something that I should not forget about? Something like a list to remember, or a shopping list that is upcoming. And it's very straightforward to change here into these lists and to create something that we then can just use elsewhere. For example, if I just want to add something to my inbox while I'm, let's say, working, and then I should not forget to buy that, then I can just add it to my inbox, and later on I can move something into a different backlog. For example, we see the keyboard usability again. I can press question mark to see M moves something into another backlog. I can, for example, say, well, please move this into the shopping list, and then it will be there available. So these backlogs are mostly lists where I can organize my stuff for tasks that are not bound to a specific date. Then when I finished working on these things, I can just press enter or backspace for changing the status. So for example, if I'm done doing that, I can, well, cross them out, or if I don't want to see them again, I have 2 possibilities. Either I just delete them by pressing D twice, or I archive them. So there's an archive feature for if I press V, I can archive something, some task that is finished, when I just don't want to see it again, but I might want to keep it. So for a shopping list, this might not be that interesting, but for some other tasks that are actually finished, but where I want to keep just the task in my system that I could search for it later, I can press V and then it's also gone. And in the action I see here, if I press C for show the archive tasks or not, then I can change this to actually display these archived items. And these are the most important features that are available in this backlogs view. Again, that allows us to further organize our stuff into these lists.